So I thought it was about time I did a bit of a garden update. It's been a while, things have grown, things are dying, but yeah, so what I've had to do is bring these beauties inside. These are supposed to be tomatoes. No sign of them yet, and I think the plant's dying. Eesh. I brought them inside because they weren't doing actually very well outside, and this wonderful conservatory-ish thing we have here works a bit like a greenhouse. So I'm hoping it will do its stuff and they will grow. Back to outside. So the poor little planters are looking a bit sorry for themselves because these things have just completely taken over. I'm actually thinking about pulling them out because they just, look at them. They're dwarfing all the poor little other plants. You can barely see them. It's a bit like a jungle, quite like it, but and they don't seem to be growing, so I might just pull them out. Any ideas where to put them, let me know. These are cosmos, and they're growing quite well. No flowers yet, but hopefully they will soon. The strawberries, well, when we got back from holiday, there were about 8 that we could pick, so we've picked them all, but look, it's doing so well. There's more growing, so hopefully they'll go red soon, and that's actually just doing fine being outside, so that's good. Over there you'll see the roses. Look how many lovely rose heads there are, and it smells amazing. Let's see. Yeah, that's so good. Everything else is going quite well. Look at this. This has like really come up. In fact, maybe a bit too much because look, it's over our fence now. But hopefully you can see the leaves. Look at the leaves. It's like all purpley, a lovely kind of purpley colour. Hopefully that will flower soon. And this monstrosity, oh my goodness, look at that. It's just growing outwards. I don't really know what to do with it. Again, I'm kind of thinking about pulling this one out too because it is a plant, but look how far out it comes. It's ridiculous. Next on to our green beans, which look at them. Ta-da. Look at them. They're starting to grow. So they go quite high up, so they're doing quite well. Hopefully they'll start to flower. A bloody snail has managed to climb all the way up the canes, but hopefully it hasn't done too much damage. The other box, so these are peppers. They're doing quite well actually. No sign of little growing peppers yet, but I'm hopeful. Fingers crossed. Next up is, this thing. I love this plant. And look at this. I don't know if you have to see. Starting to get flowers. Look at that. Hopefully they'll open soon. And our herbs. Now our herbs, we've actually picked some of them. So this is from a herb box that we were given when we moved in a year ago. And we haven't done anything with it all winter, and they've just grown back, look. So we've already cut chive, and we used some of the mint, and I might use some of the basil actually tonight, but there's also lemon chive in there as well. And lastly, the horrendous looking sunflowers, which I really need to separate them out. This giant one is doing really well. Look, hopefully it'll open soon. Yep. So that's the end of my little garden update, and hopefully things will start to flower again soon. So it's doing quite well for the first proper garden. I'm quite happy.